It's my day off today. You said, oh, what's that? Why aren't I jumping around, throwing confetti in the air? Because my wife called in sick. That's right. And she's actually sick. So now it's my job to dote on her hand and foot today. You have to get me soup from the Colombian store. Oh my God. Do you realize what just happened? All right, in Colombia right now? All right, President Trump just laid the smackdown on the Colombian president. Now they want me to go in there and get you soup? I was like, are you crazy? Okay, they're going to mix your soup in the urinal in the men's room and put it in a container for you. You see where I'm going with this? I said, you got to be out of your mind. Oh, I'll be running around getting soup today, guys. I don't know what to tell you. On top of that, she's on a diet. She's on a diet. Everybody in the house might as well be in a plane crash. Now I'm on a diet by default. It's just, you know, I go on a diet, I start watching what I eat, and next thing you know, my back hurts. I can't take a shit. I'm on the phone with my mother. She's making me bran muffins. My mother, God bless her soul, she drops off a dozen bran muffins. Like before I could even put the phone down, I hear the tire streak outside. I left them in the mailbox, so I don't even gotta, my mother knows me, I don't even gotta go say hi. Okay? Bran muffins are supposed to be healthy for you until you put about a half a stick of butter on them. Okay, you ever have a bran muffin? I'm shitting my pants now. Oh, they're so good. I used to have bran muffins as a kid. Guys, can I have tea? That's right, head right to the comments. I can't have tea around here for some reason. It's illegal for me to have tea. Green tea from Costco's. Oh yeah, real authentic. Kirkland Signature green tea. They probably grew it in a garbage can somewhere. Oh, you got to get the matcha. You didn't know that? The green powder, the matcha. It has such beneficial effects. You know what? Never mind matcha. Put some Cialis in it. That's the kind of green tea I need. You know what's funny? I stopped drinking coffee because, you know, oh, coffee's too much, right? But then I start drinking tea, and then I have like 13 cups of tea a day. Somebody explain this life to me, please. Oh my God, I feel the healing effects of antioxidants. I'm realigning my mitochondria. I tell you what, my wife gets sick, I mean, count backwards from 10. And that's when I feel a little tickle in the back of my throat. It always happens this time of year. Okay, I don't know, where are you? Oh, you're at the beach right now putting on sunscreen? That's right. Because I'm behind on my editing. Freezing fucking cold outside, man. I don't know. What are you doing? Guys, you don't have anything better to do? All right? I'm going to sit here and bitch and moan. I'm fucking pissed. I'm on a diet. I have this cockamamie diet in my mind. Like, I'm just going to eat what God makes. I said, I'm just gonna eat what God makes. And like, and smoke what he makes too. You know what I'm saying? No, I cut out everything. Alcohol, everything. I stopped dumping edibles. Let me tell you something. I was having a real problem with these edibles, man. Let me tell you the problem with edibles, okay? My wife tries to she understands I have a problem with sugar, okay? So she tries to eliminate all the sugar in the house. I literally went on Chat GPT to figure out what was the most like highish sugar content food I could create with the ingredients in my house. And I basically made honey. I put honey and peanut butter on crackers. Oh my God, Ritz crackers? Fucking dynamite. I sat there with the Ritz crackers, a sleeve, you know? It used to be I had the discipline to eat like 3 Ritz crackers. Remember those days? Yeah. Now I open it up and I'm just like, well, the sleeve. Because I'm gonna have at least 10. Okay, that's what you're halfway down the sleeve. You're like, I might as well finish it off. What am I gonna put an empty thing back in the box to go stale? I pull out the fucking peanut butter jar. I surround myself. Okay, I should keep this in like a briefcase. You open it up. Crackers, sleeve of crackers, jar of peanut butter, and then the honey bear. We got the fucking honey bear jar, plastic jar. You know, with the nozzle on the head. Oh my God, fantastic! You take a Ritz cracker, peanut butter, and what I do is I sculpt the peanut butter into a bowl, and I fill it with honey. Ishka maramua maraminke. My mouth is watering right now. Yeah, so I don't know, about 25 of those, and then I head for the couch. I made my wife watch Evil Dead 2, okay, which wasn't fair. Because I had about an edible and a half in me, all right? We're talking about like a block and a half. I'm working my way up, my tolerance. I used to take like a little nibble off of it and I would wind up on Jupiter. Now I'm like, oh, okay. One of those. I'm up to, like, if I go to a party, I could do like 2.5. I see this guy on TikTok before work. He takes like a whole stack of them and he shoves them in his mouth. I said, Jesus Christ, doesn't anybody have any scruples lately? I don't blame him. Have you guys gone to work lately? It kind of fucking sucks. Like, what happened? I'm trying to figure out if this is my age or if it's just the times. But maybe it's a combination of the two, but going to work fucking sucks. All right? Period, end of sentence. It just fucking sucks, man. I don't know, Evil Dead 2. I think in my pantheon of movies, Evil Dead 2 is definitely in the top 5. Sorry. When the grandma zombie picks up that guy by the neck and the hillbilly and lifts him up. Was it the grandma zombie or the other fucking freak? The hillbilly that goes freak. And he picks up the... oh no, wait a second. He picks up the hillbilly. There's a zombie that picks up a hillbilly, lifts him up, and his head breaks the light bulb, but it's just enough to break the light. It's like Three Stooges horror movie. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Or when the grandma downstairs has a head sticking through the hatch door, and Bruce Campbell stomps on the hatch, and her eyeball flies out and flies across the room into the girl's mouth. I said, this is cinematography on an Academy Award-winning level. That's why I don't watch Hollywood anymore. Talking Evil Dead 2, baby. I just love everything about that movie. It's one of those movies that I love to watch with somebody and then watch the person out of the corner of my eye. It's like I'm watching 2 movies. I'm watching the cinematic masterpiece, and then I'm watching the reaction of the person watching it. If you don't get Evil Dead 2, get out of my life. It's that simple. That's the vetting process for people that I meet as friends. I'm like, okay, sit down, watch Evil Dead 2. And then what I'll do is I'll sit in a room with one of those one-sided mirror. Well, a double-sided mirror. The mirror that I can look through. You can't see me, but I can see you, for Christ's sake. And I sit there with a clipboard, and I say, okay, we're going to measure the reaction, when Bruce Campbell, I forget his name in the fucking movie. What was his name? When he's losing his mind and he's laughing, and the lamp's going up and down, and he looks at the lamp, and he goes like this, and he starts going up and down with the lamp. When I watch a movie like this, then I like to go back in and I like to watch the making of it. And, listen to the actors talk about what was happening at the time. That's the most fascinating part, And those guys really had fun making that movie. They all got along really well. And I think it just shows. It just shows. And it's just so delicious, the movie. 1980s, practical effects. The effects team, I think the effects team had the most fun out of anybody. They would film their own little short movies just screwing around in their shop there. The budget was incredibly low. Whatever. I was watching a TikTok video where it showed Sylvester Stallone through his career. And it showed the movie. It showed how much the movie made at the box office, how much the budget was, and then how much Sylvester Stallone got paid. Let me tell you something. Sylvester Stallone didn't really start getting paid for a while. I mean, he basically produced the Rocky movies. He made like next to nothing on Rocky 2, which I found astounding. Because Rocky 2 grossed like $200 million. And he only made it was like a couple $100,000 if I'm right. It might not even have been that much. And I couldn't believe that, because after Rocky 1 was such a sensation. I wasn't there when it came out, okay? This was like 70 what? Okay, I was born in 76. But it grossed a lot of money. So you think Rocky 2 would have been his payday, but from what I understand, he produced it. Like, these Rocky movies were his baby. And he only got paid $5,000 for Death Race 2000. I couldn't believe that. Maybe that was a lot of scratch back then, but I really don't think so. When he was Machine Gun Joe Paterbo. I talk about Death Race 2000 a lot because it's another one of those movies that I love to watch. All right? When Machine Gun Joe Paterbo punches his girlfriend in the face, it was one of the most hilarious and shocking scenes I've ever seen. And the other one is when the guy's fishing and Machine Gun pulls up in his car and he gets out and he goes, "Hey, cornball." Because the fucking guy's fishing. Give me a break. And then he kills him in the most graphic way possible. Okay, here we go. Top 5 movies. We're talking Evil Dead 2, Toxic Avenger. Who wants to argue with me? Come to my front door. All right, we'll handle this in my front yard. Toxic Avenger, Death Race 2000. I want to open up a movie theater. This tea is going right down the hatch, let me tell you right now. That's it. I showed my wife Evil Dead 2. She wouldn't even talk to me after the movie. I said, "What?" She just walked away and went to bed. I said, "All right. I guess, cinematic genius isn't for everybody." That's for sure. And then I was watching, they got horror movies on Amazon Prime. I was watching Suspiria. Okay, that movie was trash. I mean, I tell you, listen, I like a bad movie. Jesus Christ. What is it with movies? I just want to be the sound guy on a movie. Why can't... It's like loud, boom, crash, guns going off, and then the most silent dialogue you've ever heard in your life. I'm like, is it my TV? What's going on here? I can't hear anything. Maybe I'm deaf. I don't know. I'm getting old. I can't see anymore. I gotta wear glasses. Me and my wife were playing a very heated game of Yahtzee the other day. Yes. Why is it every time I start winning, I'm cheating? Can anybody explain this to me? She's got my son in on this propaganda too. So for some reason, I can't win without being a cheater. And I really do play games honestly. Let me tell you something. Yahtzee is a fun game. And I'm starting to discover that there's a bit of strategy involved in it. Okay? Never mind chess. All right, can we have a Yahtzee tournament? I'd get in a Yahtzee tournament. Any day of the week. Imagine being like Yahtzee champion of the world. I mean, tell me your dick doesn't work without telling me your dick doesn't work, huh? If that doesn't get you Hans Blowy down at the retirement home, I don't know what will. Imagine going into the retirement home, Yahtzee champion of the world. What would the trophy be? It'd have to be like a big, like a big bow you ran, like one of those, a boa that you wear around. Is that what it's called? A boa? Not a snake. Like the feather thing that you wear, like Ric Flair. You walk in, it says Yahtzee champion, suck my dick. I don't know, something like this. You go into the retirement home, they're like, oh my God, all the old ladies, they lose their shit. You know what I mean? You got Dolores pulling a skirt up for you. You're like, oh boy. How about that? Listen, I'm all about a natural roll Yahtzee. I think I've only rolled like 2 of them in my life. Where on your first set of dice rolls, you roll the Yahtzee. It's like, you know what the cool thing about Yahtzee is? It's almost so decisive. If you roll a Yahtzee, you won the game. It's like, you could be so far behind, but if you roll that Yahtzee, you completely fuck everybody over. I love that. There's always that chance of winning. And of course, you enjoy the lamentation of your opponents. Anyway, that's what we've been doing. We've been doing that. We've been playing Hero Quest. Oh, guys. I've been having so much fun being, what's his name? Faldor? I don't know. I'm the Grand Wizard. Okay? All right? I'm the Dungeon Master, so to speak. They have this quest in Hero Quest where you have to save Sir Radarok. I think his name is Sir Radnik. It's a knight. He's injured. He's deep in the dungeon. You have to find him and you have to save him. Okay? But there's a little caveat. When you meet Sir Radrick, you have to escort him back to the staircase from whence you came. And also, when you find him, one of the guards sets off an alarm and it opens up every door in the game. So basically, all the orcs and goblins come pouring out. Okay? And they chase you. And now you're handicapped because Sir Radnik can't attack and he's injured. So you're basically carrying him. So what you're handicapped by by a dice roll. Normally you'd roll 2 dice, but now you can only roll 1 die to move. Okay? I had my son in tears. He's running for the staircase. I had all my orcs coming at him at 90 miles an hour. You have no idea. When I play to win. I don't care if I'm playing against a 9-year-old boy. That's the one thing I've learned about having children. You don't let them win. It's disingenuous to let them win. You're the adult. If they win against you, they think they can win against anybody, and then they get out into the real world and they discover the crushing blow that they really fucking suck. That's right. Adults are better. That's why we're adults. We're not dolts. Anyway, you gotta let your kids, and when they genuinely win, oh, they go bananas. So why would you want to destroy that? Because they understand how hard it is to beat adults. That's why when my son arm wrestles me every night after dinner. He eats his dinner, he thinks he gets stronger. And he kind of does. And I feel it. It's almost like every match we have, I feel him getting stronger. It's scary. And, he's 9 years old. So I'm like, his hormones aren't even kicking in yet. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, obviously I can beat a 9-year-old, right? But I feel his strength growing every time, and I have to exert more. But the odd thing is, I'm getting weaker, he's getting stronger. So we're on this graph like this. This is me on a decline. This is him on the incline. So there's going to be an age where we are stalemated. And I predict that age to be about 9.5. No, I'm kidding. I'm thinking, geez, I'm getting older. So maybe 16, 17. I mean, the ligaments in my arms are basically turning into the consistency of graham crackers. So you do the math. And then there's going to be that time where he edges me out and he's stronger than me. Yeah, that's going to be some fucking pill to swallow. Cuz how are you going to listen to your father, right? When you can beat him in arm wrestling. All right? Does that mean he's going to listen, every day comes for a father and son where the son is going to, he's going to be raging with testosterone. Okay, I'm going to be raging with hemorrhoids. And he's going to be like, I don't have to listen to this guy anymore. And I've seen it countless times where sons have kicked fathers' asses. And I'm not letting that happen. Okay, can we write that now, like in somewhere in concrete? That ain't happening. So I don't know what I got to do. I got to carry around one of those canes with the knife in the end of it. As an old man, you mark my words. I'm going to have a cane. I saw this guy the other day, young guy with a cane, and it was like one of those orthopedic canes, like a gray handle with like the steel thing with the adjustment and the big rubber foot. I said, I will never have a cane like this in my life. I don't care if I got to make a cane out of spaghetti or something. It's going to be something worth talking about. You have the opportunity here. You're handicapped. Life sucks. Okay? We understand that. You're getting older. Life sucks even more. At least have a cane you could be proud of. I'm telling you right now, my cane's going to be a fucking 12-gauge shotgun on the end of it. I'm going to have a pump-action cane. I am not getting taken by some young little whippersnappers. It ain't happening. Man, oh man. That green tea is hitting hard, right? Said nobody ever. It's all right, we got a fresh bag. went to the monster truck rally again with my son. We had such a good time, man. I tell you what, I see my son young like this now, you know, like 9 years old is a great age. It really is. You know, they're not too cool for school just yet. They're getting there. But we went to the monster truck rally and we waited online to see the driver for Bigfoot. And when you wait online, it was the 50th anniversary Bigfoot, for what it's worth, right? What's cool about Bigfoot is all the other cars are like trying to be something, like this one's trying to be a dinosaur, this one's trying to be like a dog with the ears flopping. Like, these are monster trucks. What the hell's going on here? You know, this one's a fire truck. And like, Bigfoot's just a pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? It's a real monster truck. And as we walk around it, I'm looking at the engine. And I see the distributor in the front, right? And I said, oh, that's interesting. And the blower, the supercharger, has a spacer. Because, you know, with the distributor in the front, the supercharger has to come up real high for the nozzle of the pulley to go over the distributor. I said, this guy's running a Ford engine here. God damn it, it looks like a big block Ford. And I went up to the driver and I said, you know, of course, because I got to be the New York asshole. I said, hey, you running a big block Ford over here? And the guy lit up. He's in New York now, don't you understand? The monster truck drivers, let's face it, they don't exactly come out of New York. So he's homesick, obviously. He's been on the road. He's got to go to all these shithead cities, you know, L.A., New York. You know, he goes to L.A., he's got dads coming up to him with moccasins on and capris. You know? Are these bad for the environment? This type of shit. Okay, so this guy's from the Midwest, let's face it, Missouri, right? He's into cars. Of course he's into cars, right? He lights up when I say that. He goes, oh yeah, we run big block Fords. Then I light up. I'm like, oh, that's so good to hear. I said, 460? He goes, yeah, 460. I'm like, yeah, it's not stroked? He goes, no. He goes, we just do it on boost from the supercharger. I said, wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. He goes, yeah. He goes, everybody else runs Chevys. He says, every other car here runs a Chevy. We're the only Ford. I said, that's great to hear. I was like, we had like a real moment. I felt like hugging the guy. Listen, when car guys get together, all right, it's a very magical thing. I sold my, let me give you a little story. I sold the front stabilizer bar. It was a 1 3/8 of an inch stabilizer bar in my Mustang, okay? You put it in, the car handles like a go-kart. But it's not good for drag racing because when you hit the gas, you want the whole front end to rise. And the stabilizer bar prevents that from happening. Keeps the front end very rigid and kept together. So I said, all right, I wound up selling it because where am I going to keep all this shit, for crying out loud? So this guy comes over, and it happens every time. He pulls up in a Mustang. It was a newer Mustang, right? But he's got an older Mustang. And he's got an old Falcon, and he's got an old Comet, and we start talking Fords. And let me tell you something, me and this guy were like two dogs at the dog park, just running next to each other. Laughing, talking Ford, stories, war stories, street racing stories, you know, fixing stories, mechanical stories, tricks, and all sorts of shit. We talked for, had to be over an hour in the freezing cold. We were both sitting there shaking. Oh yeah, I had a 64 Mustang with a 260. I said, oh, the 260. I always wondered how it drives. How does it drive? Oh, it's great. He goes, oh, you used to rip. I mean, for a little engine like that. He goes, you couldn't kill the thing. I said, I know, you can't kill these things. We're shivering. It went on for over an hour. We talked to this guy. And when he left, I said, hey, so good luck with you. You know, he's building this Falcon wagon. It's a station wagon Falcon with, but it's actually it's a boxed station wagon with no windows. It was sold to they only made 500 of them. it was sold to like companies, like if you had like a pest control or something like that. And what they would usually do is they put an inline six in it because it was usually used for businesses. But he has one with a V8, so it's very rare. So guys, are you falling asleep? Anyhow, we get done talking. I said, good luck with your Falcon, because that's the project he's currently working on. He goes, oh, thanks a lot. And I said, and as I'm walking away, I said, it's always good to talk to a Ford guy. And he goes, without hesitation, damn right. And I was like, damn right. Damn fucking right. And then I got to hear my wife. Why were you out there so long? I was like, why? Is there a fire in the house? Like, what's so pressing? What the fuck do you care? Oh my God, breaking my balls. Oh, amen to this coffee cup warmer, man. Let me tell you something. Christopher B, you know who you are. I wrote it on the fucking thing. I wrote it because I want to commemorate him every time I acknowledge this coffee cup warmer. What a wonderful gift, quite possibly the #1 gift ever sent to the show. And guys, we've gotten a Neo Geo. Okay? You know who you are. Sent us a Neo Geo. Fantastic. Listen, here's the thing about a Neo Geo, okay? About owning a Neo Geo. It's like, great console to own, but I mean, do I have to like cash out my 401k to buy games for it? The games are insanely expensive. So it's basically kind of like a wall hanger at this point. Sad to say, but it's true. It's true. You know what pissed me off? This Puerto Rican guy at work, he gave me a bag of lollipops from Puerto Rico, right? And let me tell you something about a lollipop that pisses me off. What is this stick for? Anybody? Like, I'm putting this thing in and out of my mouth, like I'm sucking a cock. I can't even eat a banana. I got this guy making fun of me every time I eat a banana at work. Like I'm sucking a dick. I'm like, you know, and the guy's a fat pig too. I'm like, you know, it wouldn't kill you to eat a banana once in a while. You know? Obviously you have something against bananas, just judging by your the gut that's spilling over your belt. You ever have these guys? I couldn't get to that point. I'm sorry, once the gut starts spilling over the belt, you gotta do something. Anyhow, I get... It's... Everybody's doing it. My wife's in her little computer office there. My son's, you know, in his room playing Fortnite. And I'm like, nobody's looking. I go for one of these lollipops, right? I get on the couch and I'm like, I don't know. It's like the movie Deep Throat. I'm with this lollipop. It's in, it's out, it's in, it's out. I get done with it, and I get very like, for example, with a blow pop. You ever suck on a blow pop and you're like, the best part of a blow pop is when you finally get the stick out, right? And you start chewing on that son of a bitch. And you have this like candy glass in your mouth that's tumbling around. It's mixed with bubble gum. It's going into the bubble gum. You're chewing it. The juices are exploding. Do you understand? They have to make a candy. They should call it the end of the blow pop. And you're just like, oh my God, this is like insane, the flavors. And you're chewing on this thing, and then once you get down to the gum dies in like, I don't know, T-minus 30 seconds. The flavor's gone. I don't know what kind of gum they're putting in blow pop. Like, reinvest in your business, blow pop. Okay, Charms? Like, work on the gum. Make it last a little longer. Anyway, so I got this lollipop. I get to the end, and I get like when you're with a blow pop, right? You're like okay, we're at a balance point where I'm gonna try to break through to the gum without shattering my teeth. You ever get to that point? You're like, I think I'm at the cusp of like I can bite on this and just not shatter my teeth. And then we can get this stick out of the way, this nonsense stick. I wish Charms would make just the blow pop top without the stick. What would you call it? A blow top. Wouldn't this be magnificent? I understand it's a choking hazard. I don't care. I don't care. Can President Trump sign an executive order on this to pull the sticks out of lollipops? This is basically what the stick is. It's a safety device. Eliminate it. So again, I'm on my couch and I get to the point where you can pull on that stick. It wasn't a blow pop, so there was nothing on the inside, which was very disappointing. Puerto Ricans, come on. Throw something in there. A Tootsie Roll, a piece of gum. I at this point, I really don't care. Put a block of put a habanero pepper in there. Just give me some type of reward for sucking on this thing like a big dick. Anyway, how about like a Starburst filling? I don't know, something. Anyhow, I get to the end and I pull the stick out. I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. Now it's just the hard candy in my mouth, and I'm swirling it around until my tongue is raw. You know how your tongue gets raw from lollipops? Oh man, the roof of your mouth, you tear it up. The next day you feel it. Like, oh my God, the roof of your mouth is all shredded. I love lollipops. And then I'm on the couch and I'm like, jeez, what do I do with this goddamn stick? I'm like balancing it on my leg. I can't put it on the couch. God forbid my wife walks in. So I'm like, it's like balanced on my knee. I'm trying to watch TV. I'm not getting up. Can I tell you why I love my mother-in-law so much? I'll go over her house, right? Number one, it's a fantastic dinner. Then it's, Yessie, coffee? Like, yes, dear. Yes, dear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And inevitably, she comes over with the coffee, and it's like a slice of like a lemon cake, all right, or there's like a stack of cookies on there, and she's starting to realize what an animal I am when it comes to sugar. So she gives me like a bigger stack of cookies, and I reward her with praise. Like if she brings me like a plate with a lot of sugary treats on it, I say, oh. Thank you. I take thank you. You know, this is what you have to do. Like if she came over with one cookie, I'd be like, what? What happened? But we reward, right, for the amount. So now she knows now. So, the woman, I can kiss her. I love her so much. So she'll give me this plate, right? And then when I get done eating it, I just rest it on the arm of the couch because you can't get up after eating that many sweets. And then she comes swooping in and takes the plate away. I say, oh my, they don't make them like this anymore. They just don't. They just don't. They just don't. God bless her. God bless her. People, what are we doing here, guys? What do you want to do? It's 40 minutes. We're in 40 minutes here, guys. What do we want to do? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the beloved PlayStation 4 out. Okay? What a wonderful console. The great thing about the PS5 is it made me realize how great the PS4 is. With an insane library of games, a super reliable, I've never had a problem with one. And I just love the games and shooters. Beyond shooters galore. And galore. And what can we say? We received this game right here, full blast. Okay, and the PS4 just keeps on giving to you because it's such a fantastic console. So, guys, full blast on the PS4. Hit me!
Picture time, give me. It's picture time. Having fun. Picture time. And it's on picture time. It's big hands. Picture time. Picture time. Having fun on picture time. Video games on picture time. It's big hands. Picture time.
Racky Lee. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 player, right? Let's go. Level 1. The city is under attack. Aliens arrived from a far distant world, spreading terror. No sign of intruders. Seems clear from here. Slow down and prepare for combat. Proceed with caution. Our radar indicated a strong presence of enemies in the area. Roger that. Alright, we're right. Wow, look at this. Looks nice. Alright, we got this. Might as well. Oh, and we have that. Alright. Can we bomb the floor? I love how everybody's going to work down below, you know? Yeah, it's just a tremendous alien battle happening up there. I gotta get to target. The plane control is perfect. Alright. Very simple. I like it so far. Nice pace. Oh shit. Damn it, I ran right into that. One super, we don't have another one, so we gotta just ride it out. The guys, the aliens in the air would fuck up things on the ground just to piss me off. Like, kill a few civilians already. Be a little more diabolical. Blow up a bridge. I want to see the cars flying off the edge. slow burn on the power up. I'm down with that. What was that thing? Oh, is that the thing we just blew up? You know what's pretty cool? It definitely has that feel of like an enemy attack. Like an alien attack, I should say. Oh, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Radar's gone mad. What's happening? Something big appears on our radar. We've never seen anything like this. Proceed with caution. Oh, recycled. Come on. No, you didn't do that. Shit! Alright, fool me once. Ooh, God, we're back to a single shot. Watch that gun. Watch that gun, baby. Gee whiz. Alright, I got this guy's number. Oh! Here you go. Oh! Okay. I'm staying in the middle. Ow! Alright, I think the trick with this gun is not to move too much. How did I go for that one? Hey! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No you don't, buddy, no you don't. Oh! Out of here! Damn right it was a tough one. Excellent job, but don't relax too much. We have confirmation that other areas are under fire. We are sending the coordinates of the next area. Roger that. The aliens are using their heaviest weapons against us. Alright, come on. Damn it, we need weapons, man. Wait a second. Area 2, we using the same recycled guys? Come on. I don't know. I'm not having a bad time though, I gotta Maybe it's not the most exciting shooter on planet Earth, but it's consistent. Oh! And we're in Area 2 with the same music and it's basically the same enemy. I'm not down with the same music. Multiplier now? These are horseshoe crabs, I don't care what you say. That? Ooh, is that a bomb? I think we got a bomb. Oh! Narrow escape. I gotta get the volume down just a little bit. Is that another mega bomb? Oh, guys, the next boss is in trouble. Okay, in a way, I like the fact that they're stingy with the power-up. Look at this, guys. We're cleaning house over here. And what happened? What happened? What happened? Oh. Even the PS4 fell asleep. Alright, we gotta get back in it. We gotta get back in it, guys. Oh, a power up, thank God. Let's go, let's go. Okay. Are they saying the same thing? Are they really saying the same thing? I'm on it. Okay, fucko. Yay! Where's my special? I thought I had a special. Whoa, whoa! They don't stop me with a bomb now? Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm not letting this guy get away with this. Fuck that. Yeah, keep shooting. Moving slow. That's the idea with these guys. Moving slow. Watch. Let their gun barrels heat up, right, boys? Don't tell me he's gonna do the same damn trick as the first guy. Oh, fuck him. Fuck him. Alright, listen to me right now. I want a music change and I want an enemy change. Or we're out of here. Alien pods are emerging. The invasion is unstoppable. Okay, area 3. Yes, yes. Oh no, same music? Same music, same enemies? Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. What? Okay. Not a bad game, okay? Not a bad game. But they need to work on that soundtrack. I don't know how much I can handle. Guys, do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K face! We'll see you next time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Patreon channel, I don't even know what to tell you guys. We're 100 episodes strong. 100 episodes. We're talking about a half hour to 45 minutes a piece. Sometimes an hour. Okay? Gemstones on here. We have a show called The Advices Program. Here's the email address. Put advices in the header. Write to me with your problems. Okay? You wouldn't believe these problems if I told you. I mean, just take a look. Jesse, you've been running your YouTube channel for so long. Yeah, what are we in? We started January 2nd, I think, 2011. What are we now? 2025? You do the fucking math. I don't have time. Hitting the prostate while you are fucking or getting blown or having a nice hard jack session. Jesus Christ, Mom, please turn it off. Besides, as long as you're happy, what do you give a fuck? The human body is pretty resilient. Hey, listen, I'm not a doctor, all right? So don't listen to me. But listen to me. I mean, holy schmackerel, right? Email me, guys. Your lives, there's turmoil out there. I understand. Email me. I have the answers. We'll solve your problems. Just like... And we also do a show called You're the Boss. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite shows to do, because what you do is you write to me and you insult me. You tell me that I have a nose built for cocaine or something like this. And I don't know, you have no ass, and when you sit down, you're sitting directly on your spinal cord. That's fine. I'm okay with that. The more you insult me, the more of a chance you have for your game to be played. And that's how it works around here, because you're the boss. And we play your game. And we discover some very interesting games And we did a Super Nintendo one where we found 2 really cool Super Nintendo games. Hook. I really enjoyed playing Hook. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's a lot of fun. Patreons, thank you for the support. We'll see you next time.